Hello everyone, welcome back to the class, and today we are going to discuss about the assertion and reasoning type questions from the chapter Life Processes, and today I have chosen the topic nutrition. All these questions are exclusively from your textbook and I have prepared them so that it will become easier for you for the better revision of the chapter, and the process of understanding the chapter will also be easier for you. So let's get started with the series of questions. So our first question is, the assertion says heterotroph survival depends directly or indirectly on autotrophs. So heterotrophs, definitely they depend upon the autotrophs for the nutrition. Okay, so it is a true statement. Reason says that autotrophs include green plants and some bacteria. Green plants are definitely the autotrophs, and bacteria, the blue green algae, that is cyanobacteria, are the autotrophs. So again, the reason is also a true statement. So is reason giving the explanation to the assertion? No. Okay, so we can go with the option B, which states that both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. The next question. Assertion states that the opening and closing of the stomatal pore is a function of the guard cells. So it is definitely a correct statement because stomatal pore opens when the guard cells swell up and open up. Okay, the reason says that the guard cells swell when water flows into them, causing the stomatal pore to open. So again, the reasons is going along with the assertion, right? Because it is giving the reason. If you put the question why, if you put the question why, then we say that the reason is giving the explanation to assertion. So we can go with the option A, that both A and R are true, and R gives the correct explanation to A. Question number 3, assertion states that massive amount of gaseous exchange takes place in the leaves through stomatal pores for the process of photosynthesis. So gaseous exchange in the plants, they will take place through the leaves, and in the leaves they will take place through the stomatal pores. And gaseous exchange, that is carbon dioxide, is essential for photosynthesis. So this assertion is a true statement. Exchange of gases occurs across the surface of stems, roots, and leaves as well. So exchange of gases occurs across the surface of the stems, roots, and leaves. So this is a wrong statement. So this is a false statement, right? So we will say that option C is the correct answer, which states that A is true but R is false. Our next question is, assertion states that organisms like fungi break down the food material outside their body, whereas parasites like Cuscuta absorbs their nutrition without killing their host. So fungi, being a saprotroph, they break down the food material outside their body. Organic material is broken down outside their body, whereas Cuscuta, being a parasite, it penetrates into their host and the nutrition is absorbed from them without killing their host. So this statement is again a true statement. Reason says that absorption of nutrition depend upon the body design of the organism. So definitely body design plays a very vital role. Like fungi are saprotrophs and Cuscuta are parasite. So that is why the body design definitely plays a role. So here it is a true statement. But is it giving the explanation to assertion? Yes. Why? Because when you put a question why and how, so you will get the reason as the answer for the question. So option A will be the correct answer for this question. Question number 5. The saliva contains an enzyme called salivary amylase that breaks down the starch, which is a complex molecule, to give a simple sugar. So salivary amylase breaks down the starch. It is a correct statement, and it gives simple sugars like maltose, galactose, okay, lactose. But then the reason, so assertion is a true statement. Reason states that the primary digestion of the carbohydrates begins in our mouth. So carbohydrates digest in our mouth, and it is the primary digestion of the carbohydrates. But both these statements are correct. But is it giving the reason for the assertion? No. The statement is not giving the reason. So option B is the correct one, where both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Now next question is question number 6. The hydrochloric acid creates an acidic medium which facilitates the action of the enzyme pepsins. Pepsinogen gets activated to become pepsin, and that is why this statement is a correct statement, and it takes place in the presence of hydrochloric acid. Reason states that the mucus protects the inner lining of the stomach from the action of the acid under the normal conditions. So it is again a very correct statement, but both of them are reason is not giving the correct explanation to A. So here again option B will be the correct answer. So I hope you are understanding this reasoning and the way the statements have to be understood. Question number 7 says that meat is easier to digest, but cellulose is difficult to digest. Definitely meat is an animal product, so it is easier to digest. Okay, but cellulose means except the herbivores, cellulose digestion is very difficult for the other animals. So this is a true statement. Reason is length of a small intestine depends upon the food consumed by the animals. Okay, so this is again a true statement, but is it giving the correct reason for the assertion? No, the explanation is not given by this reason statement, so option B will be the correct answer for this particular question. Assertion, question number 8, assertion states that the small intestine is the site of the complete digestion of carbohydrates, proteins, and the fats. Small intestine, it contains the digestive juices for the carbohydrate digestion, protein digestion, and fat digestion. So it is a correct statement, true statement. Reason is digestive juices from liver and pancreas assist the complete digestion of food in the small intestine. So here the reason is also a very true statement, but is it giving a reason for the assertion? You may get the answer like digestive juices from the liver and pancreas assist the complete digestion of the food in the small intestine. So here I will go with option A that states as both A and R are true, and R gives the correct explanation to A. Okay, our next question, question number 9 is assertion states that bile juice from the liver makes the food alkaline in the small intestine. So bile juice, its function is to make the food alkaline in the small intestine, so it is a correct statement. Reason states that in stomach the food becomes highly acidic and has to be made alkaline for the pancreatic enzymes to act. Okay, why the bile juice makes the food alkaline? Because in the stomach the food becomes highly acidic. So this statement is true, and also you will find that reason is giving an explanation to the assertion statement. So I will go with option A, that is both A and R are true, and R gives the correct explanation to A. Our next question, question number 10 is bile salts break down fats into smaller globules. Okay, bile salts does emulsification, and this is the process where fats are broken down to smaller globules. So it is a true statement again. Reason says that emulsification process is very similar to the action of soaps on the dirt, right? So emulsification is a process very similar to the action of soaps on the dirt. Again, it is a very true statement, but it is not giving the explanation to assertion statement. So it is the option B. Now, question number 11. Walls of the small intestine secrete intestinal juices. Okay, small intestine secretes some digestive juices which are called as the intestinal juices. So that is the correct statement. Okay, so it is the correct statement. Reason is the walls of small intestine is highly folded to increase the surface area of the absorption of the food. So this is also correct statement. So it is clearly visible that it is not giving the explanation to A. So option B is the correct option. Question number 12. Assertion states that reabsorption of water is carried out by anal sphincter muscles. Okay, anal sphincter muscles helps in the ejection of the food. So it is a false statement. Whereas reason says that numerous microvilli present on the walls of the small intestine increases the absorption of the food. Okay, they increases the surface area, and also that is why they increase the surface area and absorption of the food. So this is a true statement, but the option here will be option D as the correct answer, as A is a false statement but R is a true statement. Question number 13 says that microorganisms invades the pulp, causes inflammation and infection of the teeth. Okay, microorganisms like bacteria, they invades the pulp. If you don't brush your teeth regularly and properly, they cause inflammation and infection of the teeth. So it is a correct statement, and the reason says that bacteria acts on sugars and produce acids that softens or demineralizes the enamel of the teeth. Okay, so it is also a correct statement, but it is not giving the reason to the assertion. If you say it is correct, so I will go with the option number B as the correct answer. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Question number 14 says that desert plants take up carbon dioxide at night. Okay, desert plants adapted themselves like that so they can prevent the loss of water during the daytime. So they take carbon dioxide during the night when the stomata is open. But reason says that the stomatal pores of the desert plants are modified to open at night. Stomatal pores are not modified to open at night, but they anatomically are like that. So that is why this is a false statement. So here we will say that option number C, that is the A is true, but R is false. Okay, so the next question and the last question of this series is the presence of starch in the green leaves is confirmed by the blue-black coloration after bromine test. So bromine test नहीं होता है, it is the iodine test. So this is a false statement. Okay, the reason says that during the process of photosynthesis, both carbon dioxide and water undergoes reduction. Okay, the statement is though very true, but the reason is not at all. So here the option will be option D, which states that A is a false statement but R is a true statement. That's all, students. So we have discussed the second series of assertion and reasoning type questions of the chapter number 6, life processes, and I hope that you have liked the content, and if it is so, then please subscribe the channel and motivate me so that I can bring such more contents in front of you and help you learn the chapter and the topic and the science in a better manner. Thanks a lot for watching the video.